Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Nikki. If you're not new to this channel, then hey girl, hey, welcome back. If you are new, then hello, nice to meet you. My name is Nikki and today we're going to be looking at some of my top Amazon tech faves. So for some background on me, I'm someone who does a lot of editing now because I'm a content creator, and yeah, I'm not gonna say beauty influencer because that's like next level, right? So I'm a content creator as well as I teach English online. So that means I need to be connected, and I also do administrative work for a construction company. So I'm always on my devices. I'm always on my laptop, my phone, my desktop computer. Today the desktop is not going to be included because it's a dinosaur. But I'm going to show you guys the first tool to my toolkit. So all of the items that I mentioned in this video today is going to be linked in the description box below in my Amazon storefront. All right, so make sure and check that out. So the first item that I'm going to talk about is actually the item or the product that I'm using right now for my notes and just to help me overall with my content is the Lenovo Flex 5. This is a Chromebook. I'm sure you're familiar with Chromebooks by now. It's like a light version of a laptop. In like physically lighter, it's like maybe like 2 pounds, and like light in terms of software. It doesn't have like all of the big dramatic software capabilities of the typical HP or Dell or even like a Mac laptop. Well, Mac is in a class of its own, but if you want something for you to be able to access the internet, access like Word, Excel, editing apps, if you want to do research, use YouTube, things like that, you can definitely use something like this. And this is extremely handy for me, especially when I travel and I want to continue my classes. I can do it from anywhere. You can also Bluetooth connect other devices like Bluetooth speakers. You can connect other screens through HDMI. You can also sync to your phone. You can also sync up to your phone so that you'll be like connected both ways. Like, I don't know what's the name of the technology, but it has a feature where you can, use your phone to lock and unlock the laptop. They kind of like couple up. So that's really cool. And of course, it features some of the things like quick share. You can also use this laptop or give it to someone or lend it to someone to use in guest mode. But all of your features from Google is going to come right across on this because, of course, the Chromebook features the Chrome OS. It's locked in with Google, so all of your Google accounts is going to be synced to your device. As soon as you type in your email address and your password, everything is going to come up. It's extremely convenient and like a fraction of the price of a whole laptop. Oh, and another one of my favorite features of this is that it actually comes with a backlight. So if you want to sit up in bed and use your keypad, then you don't have to guess or like type gibberish. You can actually see what you're doing. Okay, so I actually should have started off with this one, but hopefully it doesn't like mistreat me for forgetting it. It's actually the device that I'm using right now, which is my phone. I use my phone to film all of my videos, and it's the Galaxy Note 20. So like I said before, I'm not someone who has to keep up with the latest. Once something is performing the way that I want it to and it's giving me the result that I want, then I'm completely fine with keeping it for, as long as it is riding with me. Right? As long as the wheels don't fall off, we get to go. So this is actually an Amazon certified refurbished, and it basically means somebody owned the phone. They probably had some issues with the phone at some point in time. They took it back to maybe their dealer or Amazon, maybe. And I'm not sure if it's Amazon. I don't know how Amazon procures these phones that they're certified refurbished. And then Amazon then tries to bring the phone back up to one of three conditions: fair, good, or excellent. And mine was in excellent condition. It basically means that the body of the phone has no scratches, the camera, everything works perfectly. It just is not a brand new phone. And I'm like, you know what? Sometimes you buy brand new phones and they fail anyway, or you break them, you throw them away, you throw them down, and it malfunction. So why not try a certified refurbish? And the good thing about buying on Amazon is that you can hold them accountable. If I get this phone, or if I had gotten this phone and there was an issue, whether software, hardware, whatever the case is, I would have messaged them, let them know the issue, had a few back and forth with the customer service rep, and either have gotten a full refund or I would have gotten an exchange. So love that about purchasing things from Amazon. This one has never given me any trouble. As a matter of fact, everyone loves the phone camera, and it's not the latest, it's not the best, it's not the S23. Like my husband has the 23 Ultra. Yeah, he's braggadocious and whatever. Let's not talk about that. But every time we go out with friends, they're like, yeah, every time we go out with friends and we have to take photos or videos or whatever, they're always like, yeah, we need your phone to take the photos. So love that. So I'm going to tell you some of the technical features which I can't remember off head. It has a stylus, which I love because sometimes your hands get tired, especially with these bigger phones. You have it in your hand a lot, and the thing is that I actually film, edit, and upload on my phone. I don't have another device that I do that on, just because it's the most seamless process right now, and some of the apps work best on the phone. I like the mobile version rather than some of the desktop versions, or the mobile, or the actual websites. They're very slow and clunky, so I just gotten accustomed. I'm filming on this, I may as well upload directly from this. So there's a stylus, there's thumb print recognition, there's facial recognition, there's a battery saver. This is the type of phone that you can actually charge someone else's phone back to back. Yeah, so I use it for everything. I use it for shooting content, running my socials, managing my online business, and honestly, I save a ton by choosing the refurbished option without sacrificing performance. So that's perfect for me. So if you've never considered Amazon certified refurbished, then know that these items are professionally inspected, tested, and cleaned by Amazon qualified suppliers. They come with a 90-day Amazon renew guarantee, so that you can shop confidently, and many items like phones, electronics are barely distinguishable from new, especially if you get them in the excellent condition. If it's not in excellent condition, then maybe you'll have to... Oh, speaking about refurbished, this brings me to my next item. Now, if you made it this far in the video, why have you not subscribed yet? Or why have you not liked yet? I'm watching you, okay? So if you're someone that likes to stay active or likes a little motivation to try to stay active, then getting a watch with a pedometer, which is something that counts your steps, keeps a track. Well, this also keeps a track of your heart rate. It also checks like your blood pressure, your SpO2. That sounds weird. It also checks your blood oxygen. I don't know if it's the SpO2, maybe. Yeah. So if you want something like that is waterproof and it has a whole bunch of other smart features, then this is what I got. This is also refurbished or renewed, but again from Amazon. So I 1000% trusted it. I have not had any issues with it so far. And it's the Samsung Galaxy Watch 4 Classic 46mm smartwatch. It also has a blood pressure monitor in it. So, and the good thing about it is if you charge it regularly, because the charge tends to go down daily. This is not a watch that has charge for days because of all the features that are on it. It tends to suck from the battery a bit more than the typical watch, or typical smartwatch, which is fine by me because I take off my watch every night anyway. I'm not someone who's gonna keep it on. I'll get a rash from doing that, which I kind of get a rash from wearing it all day because my skin needs to breathe. That's why I don't wear my wedding bands like all day or all the time, because I get rashes. So if you're gonna take it off, let it recharge, then once it's continuously monitoring your blood pressure every day, you're gonna be able to, at the end of the week, if you so choose, to go and check your stats. That is an amazing feature because sometimes you may pick up on patterns that you're not seeing or feeling or experiencing consciously in your body, but when you look at the statistics, you're gonna find out what's happening with you. So yeah, this has, like, you can talk on it, you can answer calls on it, you can use it to control your camera, you can take pictures, videos. What else can you do? You can play music, control YouTube. There's a lot of features, and I don't even use like most of them because most times I'm wearing it, it's either to go and exercise or I'm walking back and forth in my apartment just trying to count my steps. So yeah. Okay, so the next thing is something that I use daily for hours at a time, and it's the TV. Yeah. Clearly, I'm a TV baby, but regardless of that, this Toshiba 50-inch TV, it's a 4K UHD Fire TV, and one of the things that made me absolutely draw to it is the fact that it's Fire ready, or like Fire Stick ready, because I have used other devices or I have used other smart TVs, and it's cool. I kind of like Roku as well, but I mean, for the most accessible means of accessing Netflix, YouTube, the browser, Hulu, like all of the apps that you're going to be using, because we have a lot of so-called smart TVs selling locally, especially in where, and when you get them, sometimes they're not fully capable of some of the things that even the box says that they can do, which is what the experience that I had like 2 years ago. I told my husband, or 3 years maybe now, we were looking for Black Friday. We were trying to decide, would we bring the TV into the country or would we just buy the one from where, and we decided to go and purchase one, and I got one that was really nice. It was an LG, and when I got it, like half of the things that was supposed to be functioning on the TV was not functioning, and I took it back that same night, got my cash refund, and immediately put the money on my credit card to order my TV, and it was a minimal amount to bring it in, and you could have literally checked it. There's a calculator most times on shipping or freight forwarders websites, like WebSource is the one that we use, but there's many others. I'm not advocating for any particular one. I'm saying that whenever you're ordering things, you can know ahead of time what it will cost if you have the item price, the item weight and dimensions, and the item type, most importantly. So I knew that overall the TV was going to come up to being about $4,000, and that was like literally around the same price as the sale items that we had locally that wasn't even capable. So if you're gonna be able to do like any and everything with your TV with no restrictions, get a Fire TV. And yeah, it avoids you from having to get a Fire Stick. The only downside with the Fire devices is the remotes. Like, I don't know if that's maybe part of their marketing scheme to make the remotes really flimsy so that you always have to make sure to buy a new one. But as for the device itself or for the capability in the TV, there's no issue. And some of the remotes now are Alexa capable. So you can just say, Alexa, show me blah, 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 and you'll get it. Okay, so if you're a driver and you're fed up of like putting your phone into the little thing, you know what I'm talking about. Like, who has time for that when you're driving, when you want to pull off, or when you're getting a call or something? You don't want to be fumbling with your phone. So what I found was so convenient is having a magnet behind my phone. So these are the magnets that I use. It's the what is it? Hold on. Yeah, it's the D-Stalin or the whatever, Universal Plate 8, Universal Metal Plate 8 magnet for, I can't read, Universal Metal Plate 8 pack for magnetic phone car mount cradle with adhesive compatible with magnetic mount. So this is something that you're going to have on the back of your phone, in the back of your phone case, and it's just going to be residing there. I have one on the back of my phone, and even when I change case, it's there. So if the case is really thick, then you're going to have to put it on the outside of the case. But once the case is relatively thin enough, which like a silicone case or something, then you can put it on the phone and just snap it to the next item, which is the apps to car magnetic phone mount for car, industrial suction cup, dashboard and windshield holder. So you can put it on your dashboard, you can put it on your windshield. Some people's dashboard is very textured and it's not so convenient for you to put a suction type thing there, but this item is $16. That's the actual mount in the car, and the magnets, the 8-pack, cost $3. All right. So for convenience, and I think it kind of is like a safety thing as well, because when driving a lot of places, like I always have to use my GPS for new places, and I like to have it right, you know, in a visible area, not to the middle of the, well, where you put it is your business, but it's convenient. Next up is the Anchor. That's a brand, and I fell in love with Anchor. I had bought like a charger, like a wireless charger, a few things from them years ago. Now my husband and I go through chargers extremely quickly, and it's mostly because of him. He is addicted to using his device while it's on the charger. So you know, obviously that's gonna snap them, cause them to short, whatever. So we run through we run through chargers. But this is the best one by far. These are the well, it says fast charger, but when I plug the phone in, it says super fast charger. And instead of lighting up with a green ring, it lights up with a blue ring, and it charges usually between 1 hour to like 1 hour 20 minutes or so, which is really very fast, because most times my phone is not on 0%. Most time we're charging our phones, it's like on 20 or like 25 or whatever. I should not lie, sometimes I allow my phone to just die. Like one of the hardest things in the world for me to do is to plug a charger in the wall. I hate it. It's like too much precision required. But this is a 2-pack, and this is the USB-C on both ends. So there's no regular USB type plug. You have a 2-pack with the 2 5-foot long cables included for $29.99, and we love it. So get that. So as I mentioned, my husband and I run through things like chargers and charging cords and whatever. So sometimes it's good to just have like extra charging cords like available to us. And one that I really liked is $7.99. It's from Q-Like, It's the 6-foot nylon braided USB cables, 3A fasting charger. Well, obviously, the cord has no real ability to charge your device fast or not. It's dependent on the block that you're using if it's going to charge fast, but it's capable of charging fast. The two ends are not USB Type-C. One is USB and the other one is USB Type-C, like a regular cord. But it's good because you're gonna be finding use for it. We can no longer use it because we've moved on to USB Type-C to USB Type-C type stuff. Now, if you made it this far in the video, why have you not subscribed yet? Or why have you not liked yet? I'm watching you, okay? All right, don't forget to subscribe. You did it? Did you do it yet? All right, good. Let's move on. All right, so that's the end of my Amazon list in terms of tech for everyday use and just lifestyle, whatever makes my day a little bit easier. So I hope you enjoyed it, and if you want to see more videos of mine, then click right here. See you next one. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye.